So the crisis on Infinite Earths continues with Batwoman. Well, you know, as all with these crossovers, the individual episodes aren't really individual episodes from the different series, so it's basically just this miniseries that's kind of set aside for the shows in their own storylines. Well, anyway, so in last episode, of course, Green Arrow died. Oh, well, that was terrible, wasn't it? Too bad he died in such a stupid episode, so it didn't really amount to a whole lot. It was just really awful. So we move on from Supergirl to Batwoman, and just by comparison, this one's a little better. They have a bit more to do, or at least something you can sort of follow. So in between terrible attempts at humor, the Monitor gives them a job to find these paragons of truth and courage, and something else, I forget what. So they have to go and find these people that will help stave off the Anti-Monitor. So here we get views of other alternate Earths, and meanwhile Lex Luthor shows up and steals the Book of Destiny, and uses it to kill off Superman. And apparently he's successful in some of the Earths, and there's a brief scene of Lois crying over a dead Superman and all this stuff, while Lois from Supergirl's world and Superman are looking for this paragon, and they realize Lex Luthor's up to no good. Oh yeah, and but apparently it was all manipulation by the Monitor. So I guess those other Supermen who died are just, well, tough. Sucks to be you, huh? So then you get Tom Welling from Smallville, who actually looks more the part of Superman than the other two actors they have playing him, and yet he doesn't want to wear the suit. So he doesn't, and surprise, he doesn't have his powers anymore. He gave them up, and it's kind of like whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow type ending or something like that, but Lex Luthor attempts to kill him with kryptonite, and it doesn't work because he gave up his powers. No, I don't think that's how it works. Yeah. So anyway, but he can't kill him, and so Luthor is stunned that he would give up all his powers willingly like that just to live on a farm with his wife and kids, and he's disgusted. So he leaves, and that's it. So there's your if you were a Smallville fan, which I was not, then boy, you got to be feeling quite let down. So they got a little more than some others, but meanwhile, Batwoman has to go find the Paragon of Courage. Yeah, you already know who it is. No, it's not Batman, it's her. I mean, this is so blatantly obvious. It's like, why not just tell her, yeah, it's you. I need you to be the Paragon of Courage. So she goes to this alternate Earth, and it's Kevin Conroy as Batman. And this was really disappointing. He has a Luke Fox there too, but look, it looks like he's some old man with his young gay lover or something. The guy hangs around with his shirt open and stuff. But Kevin Conroy, the look of it with this exoskeleton was very reminiscent of the Kingdom Come story. And at the time I thought, oh, well, Brandon Routh will be playing Kingdom Come Superman. And with this guy being Batman with that outfit, I said, they would be on the same Earth. No. Nothing to do with it. So he's just a Batman who's turned very dark, and it's all very bad. And we discover that he killed his Superman, and now he intends to kill Supergirl. And of course, Batwoman stops him and kicks him into some machine that electrocutes him. Something, I don't know. It was just all a waste of time. It was crap. And of course, blatantly obvious. No, Kate. You are the paragon of, yeah. So oddly enough, in a lot of ways, this was one of the better episodes for Batwoman, but not the Batwoman part. Some of the Superman stuff, as stupid as it was, it was about as good as it was going to get for this show. There's some crappy CGI Superman fights when Superman meets Kingdom Come Superman, and they have to fight because Lex Luthor manipulates them to do so. And so you get some of that. But love wins in the end, and he overcomes Luthor's, power or whatever. And then, meanwhile, you have Flash trying to revive Arrow with help from John Constantine and Arrow's daughter. So they heard about the Lazarus Pits, but they don't have them anymore on their planet, so they find a planet where it still exists. And off they go, and the girls got to fight a cowboy, which they do, of course. They just whoop his ass, Which I don't know if he was supposed to be Jonah Hex, I guess, before he gets cut in the face, but yeah, it's gonna take more than that to have that scar that's on Jonah Hex. I mean, it was literally melted onto his face. But anyway, whatever. Of course, they beat him very easily. And so I guess this was set, in the Old West times on that Earth, whatever. But anyway, there's a Lazarus Pit. And so they dump Oliver Queen's body in there. And he comes out, but of course he's just an empty vessel until John Constantine can restore his soul. But that, again, is not exactly how the Lazarus Pit works. He can revive you, but you kind of go nuts, and over time you go completely nuts, and that's the payback or the price for the immortality that it grants or what have you. Anyway, so that was about as good as it got. Yeah, a little better. As far as nods to the actual Crisis story, of course, Lila, the Harbinger, is receiving voices in her head. And of course, that's the Anti-Monitor taking her over, and she's transported to the Anti-Monitor's realm or what have you. And you get to see him for the first time at the end. It's just the same actor with a lot more makeup and stuff, But nevertheless, there you go. And so that's in keeping with the story where she got possessed by one of the shadow demons. And so now he's going to turn her towards his side against her will, of course. And she'll probably, if it goes like the comic books, it's not looking good for the Monitor. She ends up killing him. And only then does she realize, oh no, I was controlled by Anti-Monitor, but it's too late. What have you. Pariah, he was there in the last episode, nowhere to be seen here, so I don't know. They took a little time to sit around and drink some beers and talk and stuff, They even make a reference, I think it was Batwoman herself. Well, maybe we should be doing something, But the show doesn't have much going on, so, yeah. Well, so anyway, as predicted, the crossovers continue to be just god-awful. So, but yeah, a few moments, it wasn't as bad as the first one, but that's not much. So anyway, there you go. Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2, the Batwoman episode. Flash is next. That's right. Flash will have his moment in the sun. And then I think it takes a break till next month. So you gotta, can you wait? Yeah, I think you can. So, yeah, there you go. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yeah. All right, thank you for watching and listening. Say, why not like and subscribe, and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Yeah, that's right, you. And also check out the link to my podcast at radiomisfits.com, and find that other video platform where my videos are, BitChute, because, well, you just never know. So follow me, or subscribe, I guess, to me on BitChute as well. See you again soon. Bye-bye.